Hi, welcome back. Murfreesboro teacher is setting an example for her students now on a national stage, international stage. Brianna Mason was crowned Miss Tennessee Saturday night, becoming the first African-American woman to ever receive the title in the pageant 81-year history. She now goes to compete in the Miss America pageant. It really is, Brianna, and congratulations, first of all. When I Googled you, 1,450,000 articles popped up about this. It is historic. You knew you were making history as this night was unfolding. Tell me what it was like, first of all, just for you experiencing that night. I know you've done this competition before.
It was absolutely crazy. I knew that it could be a possibility, but I just never knew how big the reaction was going to be. But it was probably the most exciting nights of my life thus far, for sure.
When did it actually feel real? I mean, I imagine at first it was surreal, but when did you actually say, wow, this is actually done?
This is it. I think, well, after we took a whole bunch of pictures and everybody was crying and screaming and congratulating me, and then they took me to a room and I had a press conference and I was answering questions and addressing people, and then I was just like, oh my goodness, they want to hear from me. Like, I'm Miss Tennessee.
Yeah.
And we've started talking about Miss America, and then I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to Miss America. And it has been a completely surreal experience, but I'm just so fortunate, and it's been a wild ride already.
Tell me about Miss America. How do you start preparing? What happens now? We don't even have a date for the pageant, so you have to wait all along.
We don't know the exact date or place, but I know it's going to be amazing just to be able to be with the other states, the other women representing their states. It's going to be similar to Miss Tennessee, where we're preparing for the talent competition and the interview competition, but this time it's on a completely different stage. It's bigger, and it's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
You're a wonderful advocate for autism. Tell me why this is so important to you.
I have a family friend who has autism, and I was able to create a nonprofit called Advocates for Autism. And with that nonprofit, I go around the state promoting autism and raising awareness and educating the public, because 1 in 58 children will be diagnosed with autism this year. And so you are bound to come across someone with autism or know somebody. And I just want to make this world a better place and a more inclusive place for those with autism.
It's a wonderful platform that you find yourself on. Are you officially the coolest first grade teacher in the country now? I mean, are we ready to go there?
I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to ask my first graders. I'm sure they're freaking out completely because they already thought I was the coolest teacher ever.
Of course.
Even before this. But I'm sure now they are just over the moon excited. And I can't wait to go back to my school and visit them. And I'm sure I'll get lots of hugs and cheers.
I love it. I bet you will. And my last question, because I'm out of time, is how many of these interviews have you done so far, I hear?
I can't even keep track. I've done a lot of phone interviews, but this is my first television appearance, so I'm so thankful that it was with you.
Knocked it out of the park. Brianna Mason, thank you so much. Congratulations. We're so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
It's wonderful. We'll take a break. Be back with our second half hour.